I'm William Morrish. I'm the Dean of the School of Constructed Environment at Parsons. We're here having a conversation of, I think, the importance of architecture, especially in relationship to the issues that we face in the future. People seek in their lives ways in which spaces and physical environment that represent the values they search. Writers write and create a picture. Painters paint and represent space. I think architecture, landscape architecture, interior design, try to make the spaces that represent the hopes and values that people would like to exist in and to feel that they are acknowledged. Well, I was very interested in this. You've posed the question of the price of architecture, and the audience are people who are interior designers and products. And I guess what would be interesting is for two of us to understand that the city and architecture is really made up of all these pieces, that they're really not separate. And sometimes we separate them and we don't understand how they actually converge to make architecture. I think that's one of the great challenges.
Fujimoto と言います。東京で建築事務所をやっております。建築家なので建築を作ってそのもので、自分の考えを伝えていくというのは一番有効だと思うんですけども、それ以外であると、やっぱり言葉でしょうかね。ある長いその論文である必要はないと思うんですけども、いくつかの言葉がきっかけになって建築だったりさまざまなことを伝えることができると。でまた言葉を発することによって自分自身が新しく、気が付くこともあるので、そういう意味では言葉はすごくですね、本質的に違う街だとは思うんですけども、東京はやっぱり小さな建物がこうごちゃごちゃと混み合って建っている。でそこにこう曲がりくねった道が走っているっていうのが、東京のベースだと思うんですね。そこに大きな建物が近年になってできてきていると。でニューヨークは、特にマンハッタンは街路が5番目になっていて、そこに非常に高いスカイスクレーパーが建っている。でなんで街のプロポーションも違うし、ランドスケープもおそらく違う。ただ一方でやっぱりどこか共通したところはありますよね。何か現代っていうものを違う形で表している、そういうところがすごくエキサイティング、両方ともすごくエキサイティングだと思います。
My name is David Allin. I'm an architect working at Diller, Scofidio, and Renfro Architect. We're talking about the price of architecture, and I was trying to. It's sort of a loaded question. I was trying to basically put three answers on the table. One, that architecture is useless. That historically architecture has been defined as that which is beyond the utility of conventional buildings. I think of that as a sort of problematic statement, but I think there's ways of updating it. I also was talking about architecture as being $100 an hour. It's a kind of service. If you think of it as a service instead of a building product, it opens up other ways of engaging with contemporary culture.
As architects, this is what we know how to do, how to design buildings, how to build buildings. And I'm always a little bit leery when there's an awful lot of talk about architecture. I understand that architecture occasionally needs explanation. But in general, sometimes I think it's better not to talk too much about architecture, just let it be the way it is, and if it's a good building or if it's a good situation, a good urban solution, that's better than, talking too much about it. Or what my boss would say, the best building is always the next building.